In this video, I get up high. I go even higher. I go super high. Although I did not intend on starting the day off with accidentally seeing the Conrail, I certainly appreciate it. Anyway, hello. The challenge I've selected for this challenge completion video was sent to me by Junction Shorts, and he says, take a train video from the highest place accessible. Now, I realized that I could do this in two different ways. Since the Norfolk Southern Pittsburgh line has a steep grade up and down, there's a summit on the line where trains are at their highest elevation. Option 1 is to go to Gallitzin, which is where the summit of the Pittsburgh line is, and see a train from the highest point on the line. Option 2 is to see a train from the highest place possible above the train itself, meaning I'm as high as I can be over the train. I ended up deciding to attempt both strategies in one day and set off on my journey to get high. I started off on the North 8th Street Bridge because that spot at least was above the trains. Before I had gotten there, I hadn't checked heritage units, so seeing the Conrail was a very nice surprise. That was my 8th time seeing 8098, by the way. Once I was satisfied with the shots I got from the bridge, I moved over to Gallitzin where I would complete option 1 of the challenge, which is to see a train at the highest point on the line. First up was this loaded coal that went crawling into the tunnel. The summit of the Pittsburgh line is actually inside of the Gallitzin tunnels, so it's hard to film a train at the exact point where it's going over the summit without trespassing. Once the mid-DPUs and the helper sets went by, I realized that I could go up on the hill and get even higher than where I was. I just realized that I can go up there and I'll be even higher. Dude, I just said that on voiceover. Yeah, well, how am I supposed to know? I'm recording this before I do the voiceover. Then why are you talking in the real life video? I'm the one who does the talking in post. Because I felt like saying something for once. I'm the version of me that never gets to say anything. Who's the one of us that's done the talking in every video we've ever made? Me, I do the talking. I'm allowed to say things when I want to. I take the videos here, you edit what I give you. You know what, I have the editing software, I'm just gonna mute you. Don't you dare mute! Anyway, after moving to the top of the hill and standing over the tunnel, I saw that I could walk up there and get even higher. After waiting for almost an hour, I saw a liquids train from the highest possible place to see a train on the Pittsburgh line in terms of elevation. From exactly where I was standing, I was at an elevation of 2,266 feet above sea level, which is essentially the highest point on the Pittsburgh line to see a train. So, option 1 completed. Now for option 2, being as high as possible above the train itself. After an hour-long drive to Johnstown, I found myself on the Johnstown Overlook. The overlook is only 1,669 feet above sea level, but relative to the trains, which were at an elevation of 1,141 feet above sea level down in the valley below, I was at the highest possible elevation above the train itself that I know of. I did the math, and from where I was standing, I was about 550 feet above the trains. For reference, I was almost exactly 1 Washington Monument above the trains, or 1.5 Statues of Liberty, or about 95 Toyota Tacoma pickup trucks. Anyway, while I was up enjoying the view, I noticed that there were some tanker cars down below me on a branch off the main line. So upon seeing these cars, which are most definitely trains, I completed my challenge. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day. Aw, come on, did you really think I'm that shallow? Of course I waited for a real train to show up. And what eventually came was an empty trash train on its way to New York, and upon seeing this train, I completed my challenge, and in a pretty stunning way too. I'm super proud of this shot, and I will be back here again, but as for me, I was getting pretty hungry and I still needed to make the drive back home, so after this train cleared, I got some food and headed home. I want to thank everyone who left me suggestions on my challenge request video. I enjoyed reading all of them. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate your support. You guys are what keeps me going. Thank you for watching, enjoy the rest of the clip, and have a wonderful day.